Some drunk driving there. I don't know who to blame for all my shit. But when you look back at it, did it really need to be censored like that? Did people really need to? I mean, they do such underhanded shit. I don't know who's to blame if it's YouTube or a bunch of other creators, but they do such underhanded shit. They'll cut off your live so you can't go live. They'll fuck with your apps. They'll fuck with your whole computer because they've got some kind of. Everybody's so worried about. They're not worried about. They're worried about me shooting to the top because I'm the fucking best. And now they fucking totally exhausted me on the whole shit. It's not worth it. I was using the service as an archive for myself and to document all the abuse I was getting. Then they cut off your shit, and it's like, dude, I'm not saying anything new that needs to be censored. Who cares? And there's a bunch of sleek producers that like to worry about what I'm doing. They think they own everybody. Well, he's too talented. How come nobody's representing him? Is he making this shit up? What is he doing? But yet they make no money with me. They don't want to make any deals with me. They just want to do the most underhanded shit ever. Imagine going to McDonald's and getting refused a Big Mac even though you have the money because you enjoy it too much and you're such a good customer. That's what it is. Taking all kinds of abuse. A lot of people are jealous. They're jealous of people that don't even have, that do this for free. And they look at themselves. They're like, wow, they pay me to do this. I'm a fucking slave. That's the differences between me and him. He's an artist. I'm just a guy that reads shit. You know, and it seems like all the best guys get the worst hate. You know, the most real motherfuckers, which isn't cool. You know, I did this shit till I lost all my love for it. I have no love for it anymore. I want to advertise my cock, put my dick out there. Nothing wrong with that. There should be hundreds of YouTube bitches, and that's what they know. They're like, he's gonna end up fucking the whole YouTube pool. Probably, if I had it my way. Makes you wonder how this country works. So if they do this shit on the internet, they've got to do this shit in politics. They just sweep you under the rug. Which I don't care about, but I came here to make. I think the reason I came here was to make friends, find a group, just make a friend or find a group. But now I don't give a shit. I just want to fuck all the female YouTubers, and then they don't show me any female YouTubers anymore. I should be fucking all of them. They got a lot of talent. I mean, it gets to a point where you're like, this guy here has got too many good ideas. He's too good. You know, what are we doing with it besides censoring it? We should be trying to turn it into something. People like to be revolted. They like to be shocked. They like to be turned on. They like the way I diddle them when nobody's looking. They like it, and they return for the molestation. I pervert the well. I pervert the waters. Someone's got to do it since the beginning of time, since the Bible. That's what I do. I should be allowed my place in the world. We're going to put you here inside a jar because you're too awesome. It's not the nature of the universe. You know? You gotta strike while the iron's hot. Get me going here. I want to get going. And every time a channel gets good, it gets knocked down or the form or something changes. It's just ridiculous. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this for, but I want the shit here when I return. There goes Harry Potter on his way to school. The kid's a dead ringer for Harry Potter. He's got the John Lennon glasses. He's like 10 years old. I see him every day. It's so cute. That was my kid. Really, look at my kid, Harry Potter, walking to school. Yeah. You should be helping me delete the bad videos and keep the good ones. It's gonna be another hot day today. I gotta sit on this fucking porch and I can't stand it. I love this house and stuff, but I just miss Schenectady. Because you'd be sitting out on the porch and there's just 10,000 more girls. There's 10,000 more people. Dudes come up to you. Hey, man, you need some shit? If you need some shit, a dude will be along shortly to offer you some. Chicks are friendlier. I got it. I was Canadian, bitch. What's your job? Is that on the porch? Yep. I used to have viewers in Schenectady. when one of my channels was called King Thanatos or something like that, and I'm standing in line at the convenience store one day right next to my house, and a bunch of girls are in line. These chubby hottie chicks, and they were flirting with the Indian guy, but then they turned around and seen me, and the one chick's like, "Hi, King," and it blew my mind. It was like the first time I ever signed an autograph. I was like, "Hey, baby," I didn't think people watched that shit, but they knew me as King then. And I used to use YouTube Live as like home security too. I used to turn that shit on and let it roll all night because I lived with some crazy motherfuckers. One of the last videos I had was these crazy motherfuckers upstairs ripping the roof off until the rain came through my ceiling and just kicking my door in. And I uploaded all that shit live to YouTube. And people would ask on those videos, "What's going on in your house?" And I'd be like, "Thank you." Because it makes, how do you sleep like that when there's people kicking the wall? And it was like they were high on PCP all the time or something, just kicking the wall constantly, kicking the doors, coming in and out when they felt like it. You know? And people, I remember that, they used to see that live on YouTube and be like, "What the fuck is going on?" But I got a couple days until I can get my meds, and then I can go online and try to fucking delete some of this shit because I don't want it around anymore. I wish there was a bulk YouTube downloader that you could download from the app store or something that would download an entire channel's playlist. That would make things so much easier, so I can go do that and then just report my own channel 100 times and get it fucking taken down. But some of the best shit is still up, you could see from me. It's just funny. It's harmless shit. People were going crazy for a long time. Hey, yeah, pedophile. What, from a story I'm telling? About a 16-year-old? That's not pedophilia. She sounds like a 4-year-old or 5. I'm like, yeah, that's the kind of bitch I want in my house. Why can't you picture that? Is that so hard to picture? 16-year-old girl that talks like a baby? I love that shit. Baby. That's what goes on in some houses across America. Pedophile. From a video I'm doing? Now it's just not fun anymore. Nobody ever wants to show their face anymore because you can have a beautiful face. I've seen it. I've seen them do it to other people. You can have a beautiful, beautiful face, and there's assholes in the comments or people that play videos next to it talking about how ugly you are, and you're like, I'm not even ugly. But after you hear it 3,000 times, and they get all pleased, they're like, hey, we don't have to look at you anymore because your girl wants me. And it just makes your girl focus on the video where my face is shown. She goes back to that video and watches that shit. She loves my face. I don't know if it's the police or what the fuck it is, but the shit is just, I'm exhausted by this point. Nothing to even talk about. There's always shit to talk about, but they won't allow you to talk about it. It's like, what? They don't like swear words. They should have a thing where you can sign up for an adult channel. Is your content X-rated? You can't have any nudity though. You can't have any. Well, maybe you can have certain kinds of nudity. Maybe make that channel for me. Then you won't have to worry about who sees what. I mean, if I have an 18 plus channel, why can't I? Why can't I do? And you ever know certain people too, like doctors and shit, they can have pictures of titties and stuff, but I can't have. I can't upload. Well, they won't let me upload any thumbnails now. But like that, and it's like, well, why does this dude get to have a full erotic set of titties? He claims he's a titty doctor, but this photo is from an adult site.